do for you. No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Guardia to where and said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of thing they did, Bagatiti, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All of them almost ran to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our brother for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah.
So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they don't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Zero. When I go to Nations Cup now, go to Nations Cup, let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup, I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise your national team in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw.
Thank you. So, again, Chairman, great. I want to say thank you to you, Liberia, who tell us today. I want to say thank you to our motorcyclists, to our truck cyclists. We want to say thank you. Thank you that you stood with us. You defeated all of the lies. And let me say this to you, Mr. President. We promise that until you receive our petition, we will not present our petition to any criminal. We are aware that Richard 2 is a role, and we will not present our petition to him. To you, Mr. President, your people collected over 14 million from 4 million people. That is the highest level of evil I have ever seen in my entire life. You promised to provide job for our motorcyclists. You took away the only means of landing you. You beat them, you killed them. You have arrested over 10,000 motorcyclists. You are banking at different police stations, zones, and depots. We are here to challenge you. Your best rule is enough is enough. We are come to say enough is enough. We the motorcycle are come to say enough is enough. Amanda, thank you so much. Mr. Chairman, I want to say thank you. Thank you all so much. People thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for showing up for the young people across the 17 electoral districts across our country. We want to speak to you because you're winning again. One man the great Elele. There is still a mystery inside that. Process human and not investigated. For the one that came here, the last of all that you get what is your job. Young people graduating from university of Nigeria, you don't job. Don't progress for young people. What we say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here like the chairman said to present a petition to President Walker. If President Walker does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are inviting everybody. So I want to say to you, the young people of the Youth League, congratulations on your courageous spirit. Today, put your hands together and say, put your hands together and say, young people. They said to you that you are not going to challenge the ring. They give you the parade of water cannon all over the place. But where are they now? They're gone. We challenge Gabriel Como. You have killed enough people. You kill young people in their job. But we challenge you if you shoot one color here, you experience the consequences. If you shoot one color here, we will plan to you. We are not daddies. We are here to challenge you. So the big body and Maggie want you to come here. The big body and Maggie want you to come here. And we said to you, we will stay here, we will be around. Put your hands together and say congratulations. Thank you so much.
Reactionary terrorism! Reactionary terrorism! Proscandal! Rudeness! Violence! Disrespect! Reactionary terrorism! Amanda! Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who have joined the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We are going to raise up our voices against the front against our children. There are hundreds of rape cases that are sitting at the ministry agenda and none are being resolved. And the children are working free simply because of violent connections. Our sisters are sexually harassed at ministry and agency. But today we have gathered to say enough is enough. Our mothers who are in the market today are facing serious economic constraints simply because we have a U.S. rate for $100. So today, Mr. Walker, the women of the Republic elected you, and the women of the Republic have come to tell you we can bring you down. If you cannot lead us, you must leave. And we mean what we say. If we cannot lead us, you must leave. Enough is enough. Thank you to all of the service. We are pleased that tens of thousands of Liberian citizens have peacefully controlled on the grounds and the premises of the capital. We are here to submit a petition statement to tell Joseph Parker enough is enough. I am not the petitioner. I have only been called upon to introduce a program. So, and now the essence of this program. We are proud of you. We are happy for you. We expect today that Mr. Joseph Yuma Parker, President Joseph Yuma Parker, will come here and receive this petition from his people. Thank you. We know, Mr. Parker, so
suffers chronic physical and mental incapacitation problem. We know that. So if he will not come, we will understand. But then he must at least send his vice president to come here. He must at least send his vice president to come here and receive the petition. We are peaceful. We simply want to submit to him our set of grievances and make demands that are reasonable. Hello? If President Blanket or his vice president will not come here, we just received information that they are sending Rachel Crew to come here and receive petition. Listen. Hello. Thank you. No. So therefore, we are saying the tens of thousands of Nigerians representing the over 6 million citizens of this country are saying we will never submit a petition to a rubber speaker. Hello, Rachel Crew, a man with the supposed disappointment that attacked the legitimacy and the authority of the Supreme Court will not be recognized as speaker of this country. Therefore, Rachel Crew lacks legitimacy to be speaker. Rachel Crew is an alleged criminal and must be prosecuted for bribery and for corruption. Hello? What's that said? The petition will still be read. That's it. The petition will still be read. The program will still go ahead. But someone said, "Pause." If President Blanket does not show up here today or send a respected member of his office to receive our petition, we promise at the end of this program, we, the people of this country, we will come back to the street in the future. And when we come back, the demands that we will make will be far better than today's demand. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Reading of the petition. To all of you, wherever you are, it's great joining us here again tonight, right here on this very day, and we are right here, and we are certainly getting better, no matter what the circumstances are. Hands up to all of you, with God being on our side, with no fear nor favor, we are right here together to do what we normally would do for our country, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting better. I will always trust God in everything I do. You're not like it, it's not up to you to like it. Serve the Most High God. I'm a respecter of God, His creation. Of course, as He passes on to me the mandate to execute, who am I? I say it. God is not here to satisfy your comfort or whatever it is. Painfully as He will put it, I will say it. And so we are right here together tonight, right here on this very day, and we are grateful. Hands up to all of you, Matera Stevens and the rest of the other folks. I'm doing so fantastic. And yeah, we are getting there. Esther Mamba and the rest of you, thanks so much for coming to class. And we are here. I'm seeing one Fatu Kane from Kakata Magibi County, following alongside tonight. We are forever grateful to the Almighty God for all of you whether new or old or whatever it is, we thank you all. Clarence Obiche Doe. Okay, how you doing? And baby is doing so fantastic. Yeah, Clarence. Yeah, baby is great, and we are certainly getting there. But she's giving tough times. That's the problem. All right, Benson W. Victor, and let me say Anna Taylor and the most powerful Mother Taylor as well. Thanks so much for your level of support to both baby and the Kings support basket. We appreciate you people for that. Esther Mama, how you doing? And I'm seeing William Hoff. How you doing? And Makima DR is here, one of my fantastic students from Massachusetts, the United States of America. Precious Dakukai. All right, and what is this? You want to know? Tingles Village, Soya Beach. Okay, Precious, how you doing? I was around there, Precious, yesterday. I carried something to a friend. Somewhere around the Soya Beach area. I carry something there to a friend, a media friend. All right, Lena Morris is also in class. What's up? I hope you are doing so great. Peter Toy. All right, and yeah, let's leave all of that. I know you people are concerned about projects, but let's leave all of that. We'll get there. And nothing can pass by my mouth. You know that one. We'll pass there. Don't worry. Claude, how's up? How's everything? And G. Rehem Vincent from Sierra Leone. And how's up to you? We're doing so great. And Benson Doyle Victor says something. Let me just read it out. Gwilin Teacher Light, Professor Anthony Abraham Gossen Weir, and I want to use your platform to acknowledge God Almighty who watches over us all to see this beautiful Monday evening tonight. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great. Catherine Daw is also in class, and the rest of you, thanks for joining. We appreciate all of you. Even our offline students, greetings. And Bobby Natch, what's up? He said he's from Swaziland, right? He said, one love to you, AB, and all of my classmates. Remember, with God, all things are possible, certainly. And we are getting there. I love that. That's fantastic for all of us. With God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. Joa Olivia Appleton says, good and AB. And I keep up the great work. I want to say thanks for your support as well. For you keep wishing us well. J. Augustus G. Help. What's up? Help. What's up, boss? Not help, but help. Yeah, it's B. And that's help with the B. DuBon Hills. What's up? Carolina. North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. I went down there 2019. Yeah, I visited that place 2019. I appreciate you guys there. Rita Hart, how you doing? Many blessings. So troublesome student. Hey, you see, I always voice for my students, right? You see, all of them, they come to class. They are very decent. They come with their clean clothes. Joe Cooper, you can see them. They come quiet to class, no noise. But I think Ruru Unity Party opponent can make the class here noisy. And they can see all kind of. But I told them already what I will be doing to them. I protect my students against any other. So whether you like it or not, you want to go or you come down, or your business. You are welcome to this class to listen. To listen. You like it, you want free, no problem. Yeah. So you are right here. We allow you to flow, but don't try anything that will make us to block you. Because we don't joke in this class, we block people. I don't care. We are changing this country and we are refining this country. And I was speaking with one congressman from the United States of America, or Liberian, today. And he said something to me that really was an eye-opener. He's a congressman. You know Nathan? Yeah. So he's a congressman, and we're having this conversation, and his whole focus is on his country. And he's saying, AB, you guys have to be sincere to yourself and do everything you can for your country. It's not about any individual, but for the future. And he looked at it and he sums all up into one thing. And he said something. He said, AB, 2029, 73 plus 15. Right? So he was putting everything and the mathematics together and we were doing it. Not only 15. So we are going to election 2029. Everyone else focus is on 2029. I don't know. When some people will see that for the future of this country to be reset into the better motion, 2029 is all we've got. And he said that. So he was able to share, he said, whatever we've lost now, we've lost it. Let's forget about it and then focus on 2029. And that's what he said. And he said, we have 88 lawmakers that will be going to election. In fact, 88 seats not going to election, but 88 seats that will be made vacant in 2029. Not only 88, he added the 2 other seats there, the president, the vice president seats. He said, for the future of this country to be shifted, he said, take a look at it, AB. It only lies in the bare minimum of our over 5 million or 6 million population that we have. The future of this country, it rests only, or the direction of the future of our country, it rests only in the hands of 90 persons. That's how people think. You see America is level of IQ. So he's thinking very well, right? The seats that we overlook, the future of this country, the direction of the future of this country, it rests only in the hands of what? It rests only in the hands of 90 persons, because you have 73 lawmakers. From 73 lawmakers, you have 15 senators going to add to that lower house, 73 vacant. So 15 senators going to add there. For 2020 now, because we're talking about one that are staying there already. We are talking about if this country future must be directed, right? So we have them. Then we have the 2 seats from the executive, the president, the vice president. So if you put all together in terms of positions that will be vacant, key positions that will be vacant to determine and shape the future of this country, 90 persons. Right? Now, for the forward march, yeah, you add the rest there, yeah, but you have the level of the justices. There are 5 justices who are the final arbiter of justice on earth, not in all, but of course on earth, the final arbiter of justice. The 5 justices, and if you don't get it, then you leave your own with God. But I'm not saying that that's not the final era. God is the final arbiter of justice, but on earth, and those are the 5 persons. Though they will always have a role to play in it, and but whatever they do, heavily depends on what happens at the legislature, because the very laws that they are depending on and doing all those things on, it starts from the national legislature. The legislature can craft those laws. Those are the laws they pass in the form of statutes, right? So it is those statutes that the courtrooms depend on to act. While it is true that the Supreme Court may have interpretations done as per judges-made laws. Those are the laws we call judges-made laws. The interpretation of the Supreme Court, it could also be laws. So we look at it that we will call it the judges-made laws. They are the ones that make the laws. They are interpretations of court opinions are judges-made laws. So we reference them, right? Yeah. So those are the judges-made laws. So 5 persons can also make laws. Understand that as well, right? Yeah. Their interpretations become a law. Yeah. So they will interpret it and it becomes a law. So it departs away from what originally you may have been seeing, but they will interpret it and put it a certain way, and of course it becomes that. That's what it is. That's the power that vested in them. And that branch is currently being headed, and I will be headed, and because at the August term of court, that's when officially, and Her Honor and Sianayo is going to turn over to the confirmed Chief Justice Nyami Kwekwe. I want to say congratulations, boss, and Your Honor, and for the passage. I want to say thanks to you so much. And the President of the Republic of Liberia also replaced him upon his confirmation. The President replaced him with one of our law professors, Boka Kane. So he's going there to replace him as associate justice as well. So we say kudos to all, especially the legal profession is a fraternity. We're never against anyone, no matter what it is. We only preach the law, and that's what it is. So we got nothing much to say about that, except to congratulate them and on their respective positions. So here we are, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God that we are here and doing everything we can. So like the congressman was saying, the future rests in these people. Now, have you started identifying people already? The question now is yours. Have you started identifying people already to fill in the vacant positions? Are you going to maintain or retain some people into those positions? Or are you going to carry everybody to shift them out? Are you going to retain people in those positions? It's very much important. Very, 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 very important to start spotting people whom you may have faith in now in your communities. If you never saw the importance of the national legislature, I just thought that the horse saga, it would tell you that you need sound people, men of character to put down there. If you don't learn your lesson from that and your focus is only on the presidency, then you're getting it wrong. You need men of character to go in a legislature. The whole event that happened down there, God opened our eyes to people whom we thought are people of integrity. Not knowing none of them have integrity. Most of them, no, sorry, I wouldn't say none of them. Most of them don't have integrity. Right? Most of them don't have integrity. So if you are looking for 2029, you think that time will come before you decide who will go there. No. Start spotting who you think will replace those people in the vacant positions that are there, that will be there to shift the future of our country to the level you want it. So you got to start thinking now, looking among yourselves while you are going through these things. Start watching, monitoring people. So for some people down there at the legislature already, clear them off. Whether they bring their money, you know how they got the money already. Whether they bring it, they are not changing. They are changing. They are, I want to put it in a way. That time will come, but I just want to put you on guard. Whatever they will be doing that time, they are only coming to persuade you. Persuasion does not equate itself to attitude and conduct. People can persuade you. Persuasions are very much deceptive. It does not amount to attitude or behavior pattern of people. People can persuade you. So whatever they will be bringing to you at that time, and it could be just for persuasion, to persuade you so that you'll be able to vote them. That money that they bring in. So they use a persuasive tool. But that does not mean that their behavior have changed. They get certain behavior pattern in them. Their attitudes are there. They are just terrible. They don't have integrity. Don't let them to deceive you. But anyway, that time we'll talk that one, and we'll certainly get there no matter what it is. So that was the conversation. So you don't just be looking presidentially. You got to look for somebody, and somebody who will be able to help you alongside. Yeah, I trust you can. Check among yourself. Start looking among yourselves to see who will replace who, and so that you see how we go on with it. Don't just only focus on presidency. So I appreciate all of you, and with God, all things are possible, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything, and we thank God for the courage He has given us, for us to be who we are. We are very independent. We have the integrity that many don't have anymore, and they have trashed themselves. So I think with God, all things are possible. Let me try to share with you a song before we start. This song, listen to the lyrics in the song. We'll play some time on it because it is this song that will prepare your minds to where we are getting tonight. Then I will play it subsequently again. One of my students had to share the song with me and say thank you. But when I went online, it is this Nigerian musician who made this song. The lyrics in this song or the message in the song It tells you squarely our story here. The only area I have no problem. The lay area that does not match ours, it had to do with how do you call it? The area where he said the army people shooting people. No, here our own are the police shooting people. But just listen to the lyrics of the song. I just want for you to prepare yourself for this class. Let's prepare ourselves for this class, and then listen to the lyrics of the song. I will explain it. I will explain it. You will know exactly what it is that this guy is saying that is in line with what's happening in Liberia. The song. Just listen to the lyrics. Forget about that part that has to do with Nigeria or this, that. Just listen to it attentively. Then I will come back to explain it to you. But this song is sung by one guy they call Mr. Bossy. This song was just released about 2 weeks ago. They call it a revolution message. The revolution message. Go on YouTube, look for the song. And I want you to take this song, and those of you who can do your TikTok thing there, take this song and put the captions, the very caption, the very photos and thing there, and that will match, the song. Very good. And I think with that it will be able to help you. But let's take our time. Let's listen to this song. That's a fantastic song, and I will tell you no lie. And it's called a revolution song. It just befits our situation in this country, and whatever message the brother said there is very fantastic. So let's try to share it with you. Yeah.
Oh, Nana. Mr. Bossy, I won't speak no mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day, for them easy, they campaign again. After they forgot the promises they made, and they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it up. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People were cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors to eat your love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause no time bomb. We go soon explode. Revolution they come out. It's very close at the film. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They know you care. They know you send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it down. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collect in pride. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause no time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come out. It's very close at the film. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people the power. Mr. Bossy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
All right, so you got that part, right? Yeah. He calls himself Mr. Bossy. He said he has come up to speak his mind. He said, Nigerians, and of course, in our context now, Liberians don't enter one change. He said he swear to the ghost. And he went on to say, so what they have done is to kill us. Every day, for them, they are very busy killing us. He said, after they found all the promises, they made all their promises. What they have decided to do is to praise themselves. While the masses who's supposed to praise them, the masses that are supposed to praise them, are there crying. So it's like the Unity Party government. They made all the fake promises. What they are doing now, that what you say in your song, they are praising themselves, while the people who are supposed to praise them are now crying. They are ranting. That's why you remember ranting. They are now crying. So you made fake promises. You come up, instead of the people praising you, you decided to praise yourself. Why the people who are supposed to praise you, the masses, they are crying. And that's what he said. He said, so they will kill us every day. And of course, that's why it is. All these promises. But what did he say? Which is very important. He said he blamed it on the religious leaders. He blamed it on the traditional leaders. Because they're supposed to speak for the people. They're supposed to speak for the people, but they are all compromised. So everything you see here, so is that not the same message we've been giving you here? Because these people are very terrible. And he classed a certain bunch of people as rebellious brothers. That means those brothers who were part of you people, now part of the country, because all of you were fighting for change, You were fighting to redeem the country. Now, the people who have joined Joseph Boakai and they are destroying this country, he described them as rebellious leaders because they have rebelled against the revolution. They are now rebels. Let me put it that way. All the people you see supporting Joseph Boakai while you're suffering, those of you who sincerely supported Joseph Boakai, all the people who supporting him today, they are now rebels. They are rebelling against the state. Right? So he calls them the rebellious leaders or the rebellious brothers. He said people are crying, no answer. But rather, they decided to join the oppressor. That's what they can do. They join the oppressor. The rebellious leaders, they join the oppressors. There are people who are in CDC who are now joining Joseph Boakai. They are the rebels. The brother talking about. He called them the rebellious leaders. They are joining they are now joining the oppressors. And who are the oppressors? That Joseph Boakai and his group. I know you can be asking, say, why are the AB member? In my board, Joseph Boakai is nothing, absolutely nothing. That old man, you don't even know why. You don't even know how you're important. Then that woman was, sorry to say, I don't want to say, that woman was nothing, absolutely. This God's song is going exactly to lead us reflective of our own situation. I'm not here to kind of look at myself, I can't go, to can't go salute or beg or in Joseph Boakai. He didn't want to beg to go do what? To go do what? I can't. No day that a hungry rebel then behind him, but I'm not somebody who's going to buy into you. What did Joseph Boakai can do for me? Let me ask first. That you are doing for himself, that he can do for me. He's nobody. By the way, the youth, they have no future. And that's what the guy's song says. You know, and I people may not understand some of the things that we'll go through. Hey, Tio Gigo, what's up? How's everything? Yeah, leave the guys. I will torment them on a daily basis. People don't know these things, right? So the guy, sorry, I'm no copyright to this, but I really enjoyed this song, and I wanted you to take it and then take your time to listen to him as we're about to carry on the message for tonight. And so we are right here, and I appreciate people who always follow me, no matter what it is.
Mr. Bossy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear, now go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day, for them easy, they can't take.
You know what they call herdsmen? They kill us every day.
After the fund, all the promises they paid.
After the fund, all the promises they made.
Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises?
Why the masses who supposed to give them the praises are suffering? They are praising themselves.
Just leaders
We blame it on the religious
on the traditional rule.
being on the traditional
Fight
rule.
for the people, they don't compromise.
Those are the top for the people, they are compromised.
Shame on the rebellious brothers
Rebellion brothers.
with usury answers. Today them don't join those
They
oppressed.
don't join the oppressors.
Something on the smell
But
of
something is smelling. There is a
we
message.
go perceive
They say if you can perceive it, you perceive it.
government they cause my time bomb. We go
They say the country is on time bomb.
revolution they
They
come
say revolution coming.
very close at the field.
Very close, he can feel it.
Power of the people we try
He
and
say one day the people will try the power of the people.
they know you say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry
He say hungry dog is a what?
day you go bite the
Hungry dog is an angry dog, right?
I don't-
One day will bite the owner.
shop. Many
He
use
said the revolution coming.
job and the country they use
He
gas
said it's closer and he can feel it.
is gone.
And I know every one of you here.
I blame it on the judiciary leaders.
And he went on to the judicial leaders and said he blamed it on the judicial leaders.
We're supposed to save the nation, but
He blamed it on the army, but the army, but the police people get issued here.
don't force it. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime.
He said the people who supposed to protect the masses, but he said that the army, you know, in Nigeria, the army can operate. How we that the police will operate.
We have a when this government they cause my time bomb. We go soon explode.
He said it will soon explode. It's a time bomb.
It's very close and
He said it's very, very close.
when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people the power.
He said when the power of the people will triumph, when you will know the power of the people is the power.
Mr. Babsi, I don't speak my
He
mind.
said, not speak. Thank you so much, my brother. You have spoken your mind. Right, so they call this one Revolution song, and you can check on YouTube, whatever it is. Yeah, they call it Revolution song. You can get it from YouTube or whatever it is, and whatever platform you can use. Yeah. All right, so that is it right here on this very day. We are right here together on this very day. Grateful to the Almighty God again. So I just thought to share that with you to know what we are going through as a people. If you don't find Liberia into this song, then of course you are not thinking. Because where we are, things are turning bad on a daily basis. You know, every time I come to town, I try to make some rounds. And I hope the guys who took their cameras into the streets, they can go back and revisit the streets again during this season and sample the views of those people, because maybe the government may have improved on the economy. I don't know. I'm just saying it. Maybe the government may have improved on the economy since those rounds of interviews that were done. Since the rounds of interviews that were done, maybe everything was negative in terms of the economy. So you can now go, because at season time, they say the money can be plenty. At least people can now buy, right? So the money plenty, and people, okay, Anthony Roger, you say the guy is a librarian. Yeah, okay, no problem. Oh, now you want to share with me if he's a librarian? Well, I really appreciate him. And I think for sure this song is going to be one of our signature songs as we are going, because it's a revolution song. It is a revolution period that we have entered in now. And so I think for sure we can go on with it. But like I'm saying, I would just maybe ask those guys to go in the streets, because someone when Civil 7 TP plenty, then the country can be okay. And when the Civil 7 and TP, by the time the economy can be strong, the Civil 7s, when they take pay, the economy can be strong. People can buy from people all over. So I pray that you guys go in the field again. I don't want to be the one going there, because they always say I planted people or I planting people to go talk, right? They have to go in the streets, they go ask people again. The Spoon Network or other man picking DTV, Hope TV, Sparta TV, and all the other people. Yeah. Yeah. So you can go there now and then see it. And you ask the same marketers that were asking. You're going to ask them again because 7 taking pay now, and I didn't want when they take pay, the whole country economy can be okay. So you're going to ask them now what are things have improved since your last day the interview. We're not season time. That in the season now we add now. You're going to ask those same questions you were asking about their market. What are people buying from them? And so I think you can look at that, right? Mm-hmm. But like the guy's song said, all those who join Joseph Boakai, then they are rebels because they have abandoned the revolution, the Liberian people, and that's what it is. So the message in the song, I think most of my students agree, the message in the song is quite fantastic. It befits us, and it's just exactly what it is. And this song, I love it, and I will always play it. All those people who even left from CDC and decided to join Unity Party today, they are rebels. Let me put it that way. Because that's what the guy's son said, and it's true. Because they have decided to join the oppressors. Somebody oppressing people, you decided to join the oppressors. So you are rebels. So those are the guys who are rebels. So you can put it that way. Let me start up with giving you countdown to what happened over the weekend. And that is very much important that we stress it. You know, in life, nobody is thinking, or maybe we are not thinking. And nobody is thinking about killing Joseph Boakai. We haven't reached at that level. Our country, we are so strong and we are good and we are not too much involved into that hardcore negativity, gangster raising, and all those things. We're not at that level. We're not. I can remember it was back in 2017, 16. Yeah, 2016, 17. There was some guys who wanted to do it a hijack, street jacking thing, and get on back running with it here and there. It just subsided. They went to bang and all took money. You know, just like in Nigeria, how the guy will be behaving like that. Our country, we're not getting mind for that. We are not. No, God prepared us in a special way. That those kind of thing is not part of us. Where we'll grab our leaders and just want to. No, we don't do that. But Joseph Boakai's own behavior, his own conduct, and the responses from the communities are the ones informing his securities to keep him away from people. So, every time they pass in the street corners, they are doing their assessment, the NSA passing the street corners, they are hearing things, and forget about the things they are hearing, right? But nobody has reached to a point to say, look, with all the vests we vest, we are even prepared to allow destabilization of this country. No, we're not going to go there. Because you know what? It is Joseph Boakai who never had any investment here. Most of all here, at least, we get charity investment here, we get property investment, we get all those things here. We're not going into that. We know what one went through during the course of the war. We're not going there. We'll do our talking, do our criticisms and whatever it is, but we're not prepared for that because we have nowhere else to take our families or can surround ourselves to a bunch of zogos to tell us where to sit, how we wear our own clothes, taking away our cars. No, it's not going to work. No amount of anger will take us to that level because we know the pinch of the consequences of those kind of anger is too terrible. Except for the Unity Party people who wanted it because the level they want war because they don't want to see George we are all. So even if the country will go to war, Joseph Boakai made it for a month that the country will finish. And what the George we are said, there will be no checkpoints under my watch. There will be no checkpoints under my watch. That was what George we are said. He responded to Joseph Boakai. So we're not prepared for that. No checkpoints. Nobody except the police checkpoints that they are having all over the place. Nobody is going to get into that. So why Joseph Boakai security informing him that his threat level is increasing on a daily basis? Why? Why people telling Joseph Boakai, they're telling him that his threat level increasing? Look at what happened on Saturday. Joseph Boakai, that's a major highway. That major highway, you don't have police deployed almost everywhere. What happens normally? Your advanced vehicle or the police part of vehicle or the police part of vehicle that escorts, the moment that part of vehicle passing, people parking along, they are clearing that route because you are about to pass. The vehicle had not even passed. You lie down to your house. Because I remember I left Joseph Boga at his house. His convoy was still parking there. I decided to even leave and travel that Kakata route. They parked all of us. I was among the people in the park, but the police said, I know me because I wanted to show myself. They parked us for hours. Then I went and engaged one of the police guys. I asked, why are you people parking us here? There have been no advanced vehicle that have passed to tell us to park. Because the advanced vehicle on the highways, it tells you that the president is coming. The moment that car passes by you, you stop. The moment that police car, the moment it passes by you, you stop. That means you go off the road. In fact, you will see it coming ahead and be parking off. But that car have not even come anywhere around. But we are parking and waiting. It took hours. Then we saw Joseph Boga. The police car now. The first vans, that police car, that siren, that you can see, that siren that can be blowing. All of that. Before he started coming. Why Joseph Boga scared? Or protest was just staged. The messaging was terrible. Yeah, we agreed. But why are you scared? So you're telling all of your Joseph Boga scared of human being now? I was seeing in Banga today at the dedication program. They put the journalists then far up. You see them with their camera, then all at distance. They can't gain access. All those things. Joseph Boga is far out. They're doing commentary. Oh, he's shaking his hand, or they put it down, but their camera can't capture that. We're not seeing it. So, Joseph Boga, if you think the people are not lay your business or whatever, leave the person then say. You came on the mantra of change. Rescue. And for you to rescue people, you must have close touch to them. But everywhere you go, you parking cars, you do that. Because the threat level around you, according to your security people, it has increased. You scared. You go to Rehab Junction, that area that we have built for the children that read you to be 41 guys. You broke everything down. Because you're scared. Why when they passing, they can be praising. But you said it that day at the reopening of the market that we have built, and the reopening is there. Anybody that pass, you be shouting, you be praising them. Look at that kind of cheap thing you go talk as president. Not knowing that the people that on the road there, you were putting more on. Anybody who passing, you all know who to be clapping for. Anybody else see passing, you be clapping for them. So Joseph Boga, you want for you to be on the highway. For people to get on the road, leave their villages and towns and come on the road to come and clap for you. Do something good. You'll be passing. You'll see people say, hey, Joseph Boga. But you know that when you passing, it's shameful, disgraceful. Look at how you enter Bond County. It was at the what? At the area you want to go dedicate your tower, the water tower, or what they call it. I don't know what thing you want to go do now. There, you go and pass around. That era then you went there before the student graduation era. People carry their fetish match dancer there. That people then you when you play in and you say you get crowd that were chanting, dancing. No, we are talking about the welcoming ceremony. Your first time going back to the county since you won election. Your first time going back to visit with the county. When you play in a children graduation crowd because you're looking for crowd, you play in their crowd. Everywhere you pass is the ghost camp. You won't see it and send one for people to come around you because they're scared. Why? Why? You call yourself president. You say you're doing well for the Liberian people. Why are you afraid of? You suffer people there. People were stopped. People were leaving from Ganta. They had to stop. They're not entering Banga unless Joseph Boga entered there. It is done before they can pass. Because they don't want to, they stop them for hours. That's bad. Call yourself president. You say you're presiding over people. You don't want them to what they call. By the way, it's up to you, Mr. President. Everything speaks to what we have been saying. What you have done over the years, over 1 year and a half, you said for, I don't know, like I said, you always operating, in fact, you are operating on a curse. So, everything else that is happening is divine. It is God's own way. So shame and disgrace will follow you everywhere you go. Those are shameful things that you are involved with. You're supposed to be fighting war projects. You go in a very banger after you kept us waiting for hours. Only for you to go banger to go dedicate water tower, water tank. Not water tank, said a water tower. Because the tank that is on top of the tower, so that water tower. You go, then we talking now one. Joseph Boga. After your people posted that you are dedicating this one in Far East community in Brown County, will cause all that noise and will start dragging all we have project and bringing it from the side, smashing it in your face. Then your people came and said, no, that the Muslim women that were having their program, that they don't get out in, they just call the president. And that's a blatant lie again. Why, Boaka? You got to lie. Everywhere you and your people go, you're just lying. Because you are rogues. You can steal. So you just lie every time. Everywhere you go, you're lying. You say, oh, you're not a Boaka. What do you want to go do there? Why would the Muslim women and say reduce you to that kind of thing? Then you accept it. You are president. You're supposed to be dedicating that kind of thing. In fact, if a president wants to dedicate such a project that is from a private team, they will ask the question, what have you people done? Then they say, right, okay, I will give a level of support and make it look more presidential because at this point, I am going to dedicate it and it's my representation. I am going to dedicate it. That word dedication. You are imaging yourself to that project. You are attaching your image to it. That's why when I say dedication, we're going to dedicate the thing. We're going to dedicate the thing. Your image is going to be attached to it. That Joseph Boaka dedicated this thing. You know what it takes for you to just go into the community and you saw one hand pump, then they just call you, they say, oh, you say, no, they hand pump, because I'm going to dedicate it, right? My image is going to be attached to it. You can't do that. That is bad. Why are you just to be so low all over the place? Then when you get ready, you're looking for project all over. And that's terrible. You are stooping so low, Mr. President. Then we'll go talk and you say, oh, I put that Sunday. Look, let me tell you something, Mr. President. Let me tell you the difference between you and Weir. Weir is a man of integrity. He doesn't believe in lies. Can you people record when Weir was reconditioning his 9th Street residents? And all of us would like to think that way. So Smith-Toby had thought that with the level of public outcry, because Costa then were taking a picture, flogging it all over, and flashing it all over, and Smith-Toby had thought at his press briefing, by him covering up for President Weir, it was going to be a good thing. He didn't do it with bad intent. So he went at the press conference and said, look, that project you see that so that Timothy Weir, that President Weir, son doing that project. What did Weir say? Weir said Allah. And I know Timothy Weir doing that thing. President George Manuel Weir, that I the one reconditioning my 9th Street resident. I don't want anybody to lie. That is how leaders are. George, we are not believing lying. For the day you want the presidency, when they ask him question, oh, Weir, you went to school or you not going to school? Weir who have told you people that when I left from here, I went Cameroon. I went in school. What do you're going to sound research here with fake degree then coming all over here? We will say I went to school. I went in French school. I graduated from high school in the French education system. I graduated from there high school. What are you all going to say? But Weir did not. Weir said, no, I didn't graduate from high school. That's sincerity. That's integrity we talk about. No one is watching. No one able to verify whether Weir went to school or not. But yet, why it is true that no one able to verify it, Weir still came up and said the truth and nothing else but the truth, that I did not graduate from high school. So if that project down there, that Muslim women, what are you lying for? You're going to be lying around the presidency? You're coming away there, oh, this now, you know the president, now the president get at you, that the Muslim people don't get out, but they call the president for the president to come, and what kind of behavior is that? What's that? Because we cause all the noise around it? That's bad. Boaka, you got to know, if even you never had integrity in your whole life, just for the sake of our presidency, that office you occupy, try to show some respect. Try to respect that office, because the only reason you see some people can be saying, oh, this, that, that, if it comes to Joseph Boaka, I don't have a problem with you. The only reason you see me putting more on Joseph Boaka is because the office that I own, we don't want to own that office. We put him there to work. So if you don't have your entitlement to that office, that your business, I don't get time for that. The right I have, the standing I have to condemn Joseph Boga, not because Joseph Boga, it's because Joseph Boga is disgracing the office that we put him there, we pay him. We own our office. We put him there. So when he disgracing our office, that's why we are vexed with. We don't care about Joseph Boga. If Joseph Boga come from that, I don't know what place he said. He come down today and say, I resign. Yo, no, hear Joseph Boga name and more again. But if you live in the office, they tell you say I care about that thing. Do you really care about Joseph Boga, his life? The kind of man he is, does he know that somebody who anybody's going to focus on? No. But the only reason you hear all discussing Joseph Boga, and this is very much key. The only reason you see all discussing him because the office he occupies. If there's any reason for which we should give him respect, it will be because of the office he occupies. And the office, the person who will sit there occupies, the person should be able to earn that respect because that office is an office that is at an enviable level. Honorability is what that will be around that office. If you go there and then you do XYZ, what do? We deal with you because you are undermining the integrity of that office. That's all. We don't have any time. We're not looking at a bunch of hungry people who pass here around. They get nothing for themselves. They're selling out, they're stealing, they're milking on the country. They are still liability. All the people that we see, that kind of people who care about. You think really people that all will say now waste our time beyond liabilities, still liabilities? We are assets. We are assets. And we believe in building around somebody who's an asset to this country, George. We are. If you bring different person who are I will also support that person. I want to see somebody who's also an asset to this country, not only Georgia. But once I identify you, I give you my support because my support is not to individual, it's to country. Now, so if I identify one person who is also country-driven person or nationalist or patriot, I will give you my support. I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens. That is why we are who we are today. Look at Joseph Boga. What are you doing? Jumping beyond projects, doing all kinds of things. 15. Joseph Boga, get ready. He took our MTA bus from here and said he came in Maryland because he finished stopping the truck them from going there. So as a result, you want to prove a point. You want to prove a point? No. Look, the issue about development is not something that you can just, mimic or something you can just fool people about. You got to mean it. It got to be intentional and realistic and durable. That NTA bus, you passing away in mud. You think no buses were made? Look at the height of the bus. You think no buses were made for routine? You see how you spoil the country resources? Oh, because you want to prove a point to we are saying you give out to carry a bus somewhere. You think that kind of way we appreciate it? No. Paved roads are what the buses are for. If you look at the Caribbean bus, it's even made better, stronger for that kind of road than the MTA bus. Those kind of roads. You don't even know value for, people, they don't know value for money. You see how they are damaging this country resources? Take, for instance, our own buses, the MTA buses that we even have in this country. We never even carry them out of town. Most of it broke down because of road. Just in around here. Then you taking those same buses and you are carrying those buses out of town because you want to prove a point. To fake life. Because you don't give up publicity. You think John will care about publicity? The man enjoy publicity throughout his whole life. He don't care about it. He care about tangibles. That you fighting for publicity. So as a result, you are hanging on every project. Every project. You are hanging around it, looking for it, jumping here and there, taking the state resources and wasting it. You carry that bus in Maryland County, we saw the mud all on it. Then you don't care about it. Who imagine that? Oh God. What are these people looking for? What do you want to prove? You yourself announced that it is not paved road, so no truck should go there. Then you carry our bus or the buses that meant for it because you want to prove a point. You carry on an unpaved road because you want people to say, "Oh, can go Maryland now?" Guess that. You see. Those of you celebrating it are the cheap people who been living in the past. Joseph Boga bring the olden days cheap politics to you people that why you paying with your with. And that is not, we have transitioned. We are in a new age. And like George, we are saying, you're taking us back to the old age. Those days of People just roping in there on baby and say, oh yeah, that development is gone. We are now sophisticated. Joseph Burger bring back that only day that they are progressive, fake development in there that they used to do. Then they say, oh yeah, development going on. They're now working with us. If Joseph Walker had decided to carry a bunch of rebels to the state, because they are rebels, according to the guy's song, I adapt that and I take it. Rebels who have rebelled against the pure march of this country, that they don't want beyond Joseph Walker, so that those people now can't take serious. Look at all the projects and things that we have decided to do. We are did it in anticipation that when he even leaves, it will remain there tangible. But every other administration that we have had in time past, the moment they leave in power, their whole development projects are all fading away. You don't see it anymore. The 14 military hospitals still top-notch. The Bapolu County Hospital, you're sitting down there. In fact, Joseph Burger even sent some people started to spoil it and steal some of the tar that are in a place there because he want to erase we are legacy. That is why he owned. I will erase we are legacy. Go to the investment park and other places because they say they want to take it. They're doing SYZ. They are asking people to hand clothes on it to erase we are legacy. You see how terrible people are? When you want to take maintenance, because no matter what thing you build, how strong you build it, if you don't maintain it, it will wear away. Joseph Burger is terrible. Then he won't be jumping beyond projects initiated by we are. Look at the school projects that are ongoing. Now he's saying going dedicated one. But you know one thing? God is wonderful. But again, I'm disappointed. And let me quote this one to a Latin dicton, my big brother. And though he tried to play around it, but guys, let me tell you something in this country. We need men of courage and character in this country. You don't have that. I saw Joga wasting uno long right out. Also, he does not have the courage to speak to the issues. We need men of character in this country. Latin detone. All that thing you wrote, you asked me you days that people were sharing. Latin, let me tell you something. You needed to be bold. Chief, that's why people like you get problem with us in this country. Because we have come of age and say, no, we're not scared whether people praise us or not. Because we know the country have been made of people who have been fooling people, deceiving people over the period. So we have decided to stand up to tell the people the truth. But you know, I want to thank the current World Bank country manager who laid a whole debate down in a speech today. The man's speech said to say, oh, why you're scared to say Latin deton? The thing you're scared to say, the thing that Zoga Jinen scared to say, the thing that other people scared to say, the World Bank country manager said to say, oh, today. Through a statement. Because they don't care about your politics, you're scared. Because maybe your businesses or government will go against you or people will cause you this, that. You leave. Look, you don't learn to benefit from politics. You want to benefit from politics, but you're not able to bear the consequences or take the risks associated with politics. Today, I want to be minister, then this, that, yeah, they get it. Yeah, I want to be here, this, that. Then forget about it. My brother, no matter how you speak, it's left with the people to determine whether that's politics or not. You just speak from your professional standpoint. If you don't want to speak to the debate, it's better you go silent. That's why I always told people, it's better you go silent. I can't read a statement. I don't got to go to any other statement. The World Bank country manager calling it in this country, his statement. Joseph Burger then sitting down right there. You seen it? You're not able to come up with papers. You're sitting there, you're scared. Because Joseph Burger put fear in everybody. And other your own government you can be attached to survive. You don't leave these things, Chief. No, there are times you need to stand. Look, President, we are used to say, and he listening to me tonight. And by the grace of God, he will listen again. President, we have told you this. Maybe at that time, we're not to what they call. But I said, most people who benefited from we are administration, they never believe in we are. They only believe in the opportunity he was giving them. So they are not willing, because when you believe in something, you will die with it. So they are not willing to die with we are, because they never believe in it in the first place. They just believe in the opportunities he was giving them. So there's a difference between somebody believing in the opportunity you have presented them than believing in you as a person. So they never believe in we as vision. They were just sitting down, I'm a minister of this, minister of that, but they're not able to stand up. Today, they are sitting down, and for them to come up and speak, they're not speaking. And all of them, they are quiet. They get more at it than lying all over the place. The men are coming up and lying. when the records are there. The guys are attempting and doing everything to erase we are legacy. And those of you who champion the legacy, you're sitting there and you don't know that it will erase along with you people. You know what it takes for somebody to ask you, Latin they turn or Zoga James, they turn you a minister or you've been supposed. The Unity Party post say, you know what, they anything you. And that time you come out and to defend yourself, to say we did this. You want to come out. Do you know that erasing we are legacy, that erasing and saying that you people who serve him along with him, you are useless and you did nothing? Oh, you don't know that? Why you people will not learn to stand for the truth? Nobody say you must stand where we are, but stand for the truth. This is it. You have got to be courageous. Well, the steps we have taken, who told you I'm professional? I have integrity. I get nothing anybody will name me by. Because I'm not depending on anybody. I'm not a state liability where I would depend on government or whatever it is. I don't care about that. You're benefited from we are. When people lie on we are doing that, you come and speak. You're sat down there, you're benefiting your ministerial positions. I will not call one of the ministers' name. Do you know that they rest project, that they grab these people and drag them to court? You know that Joseph Boaka and his group were still Unity Party. When they wrote the GSA, I don't know why Mary Brown and not even coming out with it. Those information did not come out out of fear. When Joseph Boaka and his group wrote the GSA through the National Disaster Management Agency, Henry William, they said that now they allowed nothing to happen to them. They wrote and took some of the rights to give it to the people who are sweeping in the street, and they say that they are Joseph Boaka Rescue Mission Project. They took that rights and gave it there when they grabbing these people and putting them in jail and telling them all over because they said they took the rights thing that were meant for poor people. They took it and start doing it all kinds of way. But while Joseph Boaka was still Unity Party, he had not become president yet. He wrote them with Unity Party letterhead and took Rex. That the way they did it with the NASCOPs on it and took over 500,000. Joseph Boaka also did it with the rights and took it from there. They're sitting down there, they're not able to defend it because they think that it is about we are. Nobody can tell. In fact, the legacy they go for all the indictment in this place. If you think it can't happen to all people not standing up, the day United Party people will know that La Brempo will stand is when they get to we are. All y'all that there are to defend yourself when they put get into y'all sit down there. And y'all think they put ransom for y'all lie. Remember you telling me, oh, Eddie, why we are not talking? They're getting around all the people around here, and we are not talking. I say, y'all leave it. What are we are talking? We are not talking. The day they say they're touching, we are. That the time y'all will see the people coming. You think the people don't know who to protect? You think the people don't know who to stand for? You think the people really don't know who to stand for? They say, when the people coming for we are now, the people not stand. I beg you, man. You can attach these ministers. Who you imagine? Y'all learn to know what these people they call themselves. We are shens. They don't say minister shens. No. The only ministers and officials they will stand by are those ministers who stand by we are and will fight for we are the only people they will stand by. That's how it works. The product going to be what they're going. Yeah, they say they want to test we are. I tell you, see. Let the World Bank country manager here. Clearly, I'm coming to show you it. Me, I don't joke. I don't joke. I don't joke. I'm here for that. Y'all will say that. And I all enjoying the country money passing around. When those young people that you will be passing around, those four soldiers, they dare defending all what father that you never used to get there. Today, you know the party people planning to erase all the legacies of you people. You're sitting now, you're still closing your mouth. Then when you come to speak, you're speaking scary the hair. Look at that kind of thing Latin Teton Road. Look at that kind of thing Zoga Wasting Road. Zoga Wumpa, he saying he believing we are NMO. He said it on closing argument. You not believe that we are ever come by or whatever it is. That one part he said it ever since. That we are best friend in there. That they put them who are we are than there so. These people never believe in we are. They believe that they know more than we are and they were by far better than we are. And because we are the president, he saw them opening their teeth to we are. But thank God we are is getting to know them because most of us will expose them. If you don't want to speak to anything, you shut up. Sorry to say that. You don't want to be seen as you are compromised. Just forget about it, Dayton. Look, listen to this. There's a World Bank country manager today, July 21. There is a statement, and I will read it for you. Say you want to what they call. I will read it for you. There's what the man said. It lays the whole debate down. You don't need to hear it again. All that noise they were causing all over the place. I come and read it for you. There is it. They say World Bank country manager to Liberia, Georgia A. Wallen, remarks at the commissioning of the state-of-the-art secondary school in Banga and Ganta cities. July 21, 2025. He says this. Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable government officials, and country officials, Esteemed educators, learners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and thank you for the opportunity to join you for today's commissioning of the schools in Bong County and Banga City and Nima County, Ganta City. Today's commissioning is a chance to reflect on what makes schools special and why we invest in education. The bricks and cement that helped to build this space are just the beginning. Let me continue. The atmosphere in a secondary school is unique. It's charged with youthful energy, excitement, noise, and laughter, ideals, and problem solving. It's an atmosphere in which young minds are challenged, memories are made, and young lives are taking shape. Let's come down to the real meat of why kill the whole debate. All that nonsense that people are writing, Moari and writing, Latin Dayton writing, all what they make him, he's not a politician, but the record that he has there is what he's speaking from. There is a record. He's not supporting we are, nor he's supporting Joseph Boaka or whatever it is. What you people scared to say is what the man just said here today. Today marks the culmination of a deep commitment and effort over time. Today marks the culmination of deep commitment and effort over time. He said that GOL, the government of Liberia, partnered. Listen to this. Oh. The reason I want you all to stress this is that today, because we cause noise and say that we are project, they jump from there. They say, war ban for that project. They even excluded Liberia from there. But the man said, no. Now when the war ban are from the Liberia also from the But because they don't want to see we are inside, they say war ban for that project. War ban for that project. Because this is how reckless this government is. And they can't take anything away from we are, because we are whole life is rating over all of them. I will get to that one later on. Let me continue it. Today marks the culmination of deep commitment and effort over time. The GOL, the government of Liberia, partnered with World Bank to finance. They partnered with World Bank to finance the improving result in secondary education ARAS project. They partnered with the World Bank to finance. I want you to understand English here. Right? Good. They partnered with the World Bank to finance ARAS project, which began, listen, y'all listen to English, which began in July 2019. Now who are in power? Now which government was there that were partnering with these people? Y'all answer the question now. The people who are lying all over the place. Now me saying no, that the World Bank country manager saying they won't. That who are in office at that time? Then you see people at Dayton saying, before we could come in office, the paper went there. Well, what they call, hey, government, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Chief, you got to do this? What kind of people we have in this country? So why you don't want to have courage? Chief, so you will go to God, not telling him that you want to stand for something besides yourself. So if God were to ask you people, and ask you, say, what is that special thing aside from standing for yourself? Or doing something to benefit yourself and your children? What is that thing that you stood for in the land in which I send you? What would be that answer from you people? What would be that answer from you people? Nothing. You only say, I only care about me and my family, and then we're doing this here and that. That's all you care about. Family, girlfriend, boyfriend, what it call, all the kind of things that all you care about. You don't care about the country, how the country is today. You're not able to stand up to speak the truth. Truth telling is serious, you know. Many of us in this country, we are allergic to truth telling. You know, when they say you're allergic to something, and you know what thing can happen to you? When you're allergic to paracetamol, so now you take it straight, it can just hit you off. Your whole head can swell all kind of way. You are allergic to it. So allergic to truth telling. Many of us, we call ourselves, we go to school, we're not independent. How can you be educated? You're not independent. Because education brings in independence. I don't know. Your level of education is the independence you've got. It doesn't matter how people think about it. That's why your mind has processed. Because it's coming from your processing mind. So that's why it is. So the man said it began in 2019, right? He said a year before the world was plunged into COVID-19 pandemic. He said a 47 million investment had a simple but ambitious aim to improve equitable access and equality of secondary education and to provide a response to the COVID-19 pandemic. It aimed to impact all public and community senior secondary schools and reach secondary schools age students nationwide along with their teachers. He says 6 years of hard work. Amen. The man not just say it started 2019. He says 6 years of hard work. So let's start it from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. We in 2025. That one make it 21. That one make it what? So out of the 6 years, because I get a completion, Joseph Boakai came from. Out of the 6 years, can our school be constructed? Let's agree that we have started the paperwork according to what some of the ministers are saying. Let's agree that we have started the paperwork. The building was not anywhere. Let's agree, right? Let's assume now, without admitting, let's assume without admitting. Because the minister said no. He said 6 years of hard work has paid off. 6 years of hard work has paid off. How long Boga been in power? 1 year, 7 months. So let's assume without admitting, can a building be erected at that level in 1 year, 7 months, honor Joseph Boakai? Amen. My people, they want a just simple logic, they want to argument. Nobody is arguing this one. I'm not going to argue this one. Nobody is saying anything about this. This is where the lies are. This man came up clearly. He says 6 years of hard work has paid off. The project has had wide impacts, improving learning conditions for over 150 senior secondary students, schools, awarding scholarships, blah, 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 blah. Could you imagine that? So they wanna, should I go for paper from Samuel Twede, or should I go for the other people? No, I don't think any people again. That the World Bank said and speak now. That the World Bank finish speaking now. So what do we get to say now? What the argument end now with the project that you're flying around with? 2019. It started. He said it began. He said 6 years of hard work has already paid off. 6 years of hard work. And you see, I always told people, for us, these kind of argument about Boakai dedicating projects that initiated by the other government, now we are personal money. So when we say we as project, it is under his administration. So government is a government of continuity, right? So the only reason why you see having all the arguments is because Joseph Boakai has failed to acknowledge his predecessor. That's all. That's the only reason we're having the argument, because Joseph Boakai ingratitude. To say, look, my predecessor was here, he did SYC. And the only reason he will not do it too is because they said the man did nothing. So how will they now come to say, we want to say thanks to the previous administration for bringing this building to this level? It will be like they are defeating themselves, because they must swim into lies. They say when you start with one lies, you must just continue with lies throughout. And now what have affecting them today? That's the only problem I see here. Let me tell you something. If Joseph Boakai were to leave power, anything Joseph Boakai initiated and we are coming there, you will not see the debate, because we will go there and say, we'll say thanks to the Unity Party government for bringing this to this level. Simple. What a big deal. It will not cause any noise. Yeah, acknowledgement. It will not cause noise. But because Boakai has failed to do that. Why is he failing? It's because he must continue to lie. Because he did lie on his way to the presidency, so he must continue to lie. The moment someone start lying to you today, just know that they will continue to lie. They will just be multiplying the lies, because they got to be calling up one lie after another, one lie after another, one lie after another. You see what we are talking? Now, I mean, put a speech here that the World Bank country manager put 18 years old. Here's some of the things. Joseph Boakai, let me tell you this. And what I was saying today in the Thomas Fowler, something that he had down there, I said, Thomas Fowler, I just advised Thomas Fowler, I said, Thomas Fowler, don't allow any level of ingratitude on the part of Joseph Boakai to rub on you. I know many of you get around Joseph Boakai, you want to say the most nasty thing he wants to hear. Because what makes him happy. So you want to give him a feel-good effect. And that was not why you were nurtured into Thomas Fowler. You were always there to be a sword of truth-telling. The developments you're carrying around today, that we are nurtured you into development. Your association is where we are, is what are defining you today. Joseph Boakai is a project of we are. When you were dying, we are made Joseph Boakai his project. So the noise about, oh, everything that we are project. The very Joseph Boakai you get today that we are project. The life that inside him that we are project. Without which he would have died. Because he was poor, struggling, getting stroke all over the place, looking nasty, living in a nasty yard. Very dirty yard where he was. Sickness got over a mosquito, ate him. And he got bitten by mosquitoes. That old man nearly died. Josh Weah had to make it his personal project to say, look, this man must live. He's a Weah project. Joseph Boakai Weah project. So why are you talking about project? Oh, you don't know that one? You don't know that Joseph Boakai Weah project? Eh? Thomas Fowler is a Weah project. Sir Joseph, that Weah project. Right? So you see, when you say project is what you produce, right? You produce something, right? Out of your vision, out of your thinking, or whatever it is. And that is what it is. So what thing you're talking about now? You're talking about we are project. So let me put it that way now, so that I kill the whole project debate. Because I want to deny it now. That now we are Joseph Boakai we are project. His life that we are project. We are talking about his project. You know, anytime you complete a project, you don't own it. That means you have no attachment to the project again. So Joseph Boakai has no attachment to we are again, but the idea Joseph Boakai should recognize, should appreciate that it is we are. We are supposed to dedicate Joseph Boakai life and put a life there. If life was something to dedicate and then put your engraved stone there. Joseph Boakai, we're going to be this. Joseph Boakai life was dedicated by George Weah. We're coming to put it on Joseph Boakai and be passing all around with a year. If Joseph Boakai was something like that, we're coming to put it on here and be passing it around. Say, this life of Joseph Boakai was dedicated by George Manuel Weah. We're coming to put it that time and passing it around with that thing. The man we are project. Why you hold it? Oh, there's that. The reason we can hear us say we are project that his vision. That's why you always wanted. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. I'm feeling with that. Tomorrow we'll talk another thing here. Let's get to the lines. I think I've been talking about that. But Allah, Joseph Boakai, we are project. We are never made Joseph Boakai a project. Giving him car, feeding his family, his wife. His wife mother died or something like that. He couldn't have money set to go contribute. That we had to gain money or whatever it is to go contribute to Katubu Boakai funeral. He was particularly living with we are with the member we are project. Then you're sitting there whole day talking about whole physical thing. The Boakai man say we are project. What else you want to say now? Anyway, let's get on.
I want to speak my mind. Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear, I go with the go so. Yes, men, they kill us every day for them easy, they campaign it. After they found all the promises they made, and they praise themselves. Why the masses not supposed to give them the praises we they run to? I've not been on the religious leaders. I've not been on the traditional rulers. People waste.
Okay, so let's get to the lines. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional leaders. People were supposed to speak here now. All right, so there's it right here on this very time. Let's get on to the lines and interact with you. I'll call us. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Did you everybody put it? They get beam up for nothing. They didn't get anything to hold on to. Whole day they causing beam up. Yeah, how you doing, Chief? Go ahead. Let's listen to you. Yeah. Yeah, fine, Papa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people can say it's a sin. Show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are.
Yeah, you're right.
It's about those people who were behind we are around him that is local wasting the guys in the corner. But today, they don't them, all the guys, today to say that they can't stand where we are. They can't defend we are. Well, you know, those are the people who we call who seek for graving. And because you know the people call you graving seekers, real graving. But those people are the real better graving. Like you're talking about the project of we are. Look, you said something, it just went down to me. There's no need for us to actually a project. Because I mean, it's shown in right here. If we are at that particular level, he wouldn't have been where he is.
You're right.
But if you are ungrateful, you will only show it up. And like you said, that they say we are in that position. So that's what that fact is that anywhere they go to complete a project or they are completing a project, the we are project, and again, they will not go we are in because it's like you people say yes, but people say we are didn't do anything. But then while we did all this, we are in. This is one of the steps, one of the problems there. So I think the body will do it and know that they will not go we are in. And this woman, he is who he is. He's a very, very, very much ungrateful woman. The woman is ungrateful to the extent I don't know when I think about him. I mean, I'm still bad. Somebody who saved your life, God come back who saved your life. Today, that you even speak to him. For everything you do under the sun, you will get a reward. Anything you do, you will get a reward. Definitely, you're going to get a reward. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. Yeah. All right. All right, thank you, bro. All right, thank you. Let me get on to this one. Hello, how you doing? Amen. All right. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
This is Frederick listening.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Yes. Thank you for especially reading that letter or that speech from the World Bank country director, right? I think it settled everything. And if you look at the project, you'll notice that it is only where that project resembles. If it was Waka or the administration that were calling for it, would have been much substandard to that building. If you see the building, you can see where inside, like the Emory Hospital, like
right.
the
PhD
quality
park. Quality standard. Yeah.
I say you can see it. They requested for it. Look at the AP, the terminal at the RRA. You can see where inside. And these tiny United Party people, it's so sad that they will be all over the Facebook and confused. And even if someone lied to you before, you should at least by this time learn from it and say, look, these people like Costa then, Waterspoon then, Delon then lie to you guys. And still you continue accepting the lies. When we get killed for it, we get killed for it to say we get that treatment for it.
You're right.
Are they going to be inside throughout their whole life? Even with the evidence shown at the time the people started it, the building started. Julia Jay went there before it. I think he went there before the election. He showed pictures and all. He showed it when he said he talked with the people and the people told him when they started. Why? Still the people stay arguing.
My brother, and what the lady, and what the country manager, the lady says here today, and she said it clearly.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
So now let her go be arguing now. That one part of politics. What the officials of who had oversight could not do that what the lady did. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Yes. My name is Abba Mohammed, calling from California. How are you?
Let's hear from you, brother. Good to have you, Abbas.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for the show. One thing just caught my attention is these people that work with WIA, and they sit down, they get some sensitive information to make this now government look ugly, and they're just sitting on it. Sensitive information that are good for the public, not secret public documents. You sitting there and somebody is lying on you or the administration that you work in. They are just lying, and these people just man, sometimes they see this thing, it just kill people, man. It just kill people. Hello?
Yeah, we're listening, Chief.
Yeah, it just kill people. You sitting there, you got the information, you got a dossier.
Yeah, when they say they want to answer, when they scared to put it answer. Even the one that I say they want to correct, they not even get correct.
It take Moba Molu to wake up, man. It take the Moba Molu to wake up. Who was not even, you have to go from office to office for you to post on in your pocket. You go party chairman, what do you have so much? That's the man, you got to stand up. You are taking all the, anyway. thank you for the show, man. It just
thank you so much. Boy Solo, let's hear from you. Hello? Hello?
Hello? What's up, bro?
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Abi, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Abi, my brother, I want you, to you're forgetting something, see what I gotta remind you. You know the man on the project always happen, right? The man who the man don't do big project. When the man who lifestyle at happen, he can build. You saw the man was pumping him point Buchanan. You saw the man pumping when Morali got through with the same hairpon tower in Bapolu. Morali called the man. The man went there, he dedicated the play again. No water coming there. Up to now, the post looking for water. The man went again the weekend again. He go dedicate another one. That man, only know to dedicate hairpon thing man. But the only project the man able to do, he know how to do big project. So you always just get job we have project alleging. You know what we call alleging, right? You know that. Now all you continue to do. So that on a project, those people are shameless people, maybe they will continue to take all and to run campaign for all everything they do it for our own benefit. You come in because you're the only person in the country, you back the people in the sun and people have to go do their businesses. People have to go and go back to where they were coming from. Then you back the people for more than an hour. Our following now the AB, more than an hour. You go that when you come in, nobody can pass. Even chatted and said,
I won't feel that boss solo. Hello, how you doing? Medicine, let's hear from you quickly.
AB, thank you so much for the show. AB, I thought the Unity Party post said they are so much sophisticated. So people who say they are sophisticated, we that beyond joy, we are including joy, we are not sophisticated. How we smarter than them? You know the information I share with you put today. One of my CDC picking took it from the Ministry of Education website. Picking went back, then Unity people have deleted it. They have deleted the information. But before they deleted it, already in our hand, we have already distributed all over the place.
They all right.
Document don't lie. And the thing you say now, those guys who serve in Georgia government, why are they not speaking out? More Adi and Mike Jabate when posting on Facebook today, lying, giving credit to Joseph Boga. In fact, saying that Ellen Jones said he was the one who signed for the money with the United or with the World Bank in your second term. If Ellen signed for the funding in your second term, and when you sign for anything, the only thing that will disrupt it is another civil war. Why Ellen could not finish the project in your second term before she left power? Because the money is coming from World Bank. Liberal government got nothing to put there. It has been signed for and secure. Why it was not built in Ellington? But when we saw that evidence today, I started sharing with people all over my messenger inbox. I share with all those in my contact. I share in various forum. We started debunking that comment with it. They all disappear on Facebook with that lie. But thank you, document don't lie. Everything that you ever got there, that whole thing they built in Bangladesh, we put that on it. We will erase it in 2030. We will break that thing down, we will erase it and put your on it.
For what? No, but Joseph Boga dedicated it. So why are you moving from there?
No, they make it he built it.
He dedicated it. He said that when he dedicated it. So y'all leave it.
But the people that behind it, the people that behind it. I sent it to one Unity Party person inbox today. She said, I'm not here for this kind of thing. I said, you're not here for evidence, but you are celebrating. You're giving credit to Joseph Boga. Same working the power. You show me one document from any major financial institution in the world where Joseph Boga has signed loan agreement with to do anything in Liberia. You're showing zero. You got zero. Where is the $3 billion from China? Where are the 285 yellow machines? Where are the Ghana buses? Everything that Joseph Boga went to do, it tends to be flat. You're celebrating, it tends to be flat. Nothing you get to show. He's looking for it, and he is entangled. Whether it's entangled into Georgia development, he's caught up into Georgia development, and nothing get to do but to tell him.
Okay.
Nothing get to do. He own nothing. He own nothing in life.
All right, Medicine. Thank you. Thank you, Medicine. Let me get on to this. Get to the female line as well. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, Ebi, how you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, Ebi, my name is Musa G. Brian. I phone in from New
Yeah,
Jersey.
Musa, let's hear from you.
You know, Ebi, first of all, I want to say thank you for the program. But Ebi, you mentioned something, right? Sometimes some people will work with you, but they don't believe in you. But because of the opportunity you provide for them, just because of that, they pretend to be that they're working with you, but they are undermining you. So a lot of this right out that the former ministers and deputy ministers are doing at present, AB, they are doing it because they didn't believe in the leadership that, look, we are could provide such a quality leadership. So for them to come out now and say it, they are in a position where they say it, they say, oh, but what happened? Look, Eddie, there is no way. We did not just work as a lone president. He worked through adversaries. The ministers, deputy ministers, assistant ministers, they were spearheading this project, most especially youth and Ministry of Education. We were not sleeping. Look, Eddie, when this project was going on, so that you can't have the boss and stand up and say, look, this project was this. And look, the Ministry of Education, data wrote, you can say where the project started from, even as it goes on. Even look, if they say, okay, it's just a project, but the day the groundbreaking was done, for the time that construction started in Nima, Bome, Kakata, Magibi County. So the citizens that don't even know when that project started, you got to tell them who started it. Maybe it's a joke. But just as you said, the reason why all of these debates are going on is because the ungratefulness of this old man, this man who should be a reconciler of our nation, people look at him to be supposed to be a peace ambassador for our country, has just spread out a defensive. And the only reason for that is because the lies they carry on that CDC did not do anything. And because, and then right now, if all of these projects that are showing up, people are showing up and say, look, it is about CDC time this happening. And people will start to say, but we don't need this. Because we are not there for publicity. We was there to implement. He was there. He started an initiation that could bring our brothers, disadvantaged youth, our brothers and sisters from the street, so that they could get vocational education. That's why you are building the treasure education around the country. And that's why you went to, they have, in fact, in 2023, 2022, there was a fundraising to raise money to build places so that our brothers could go there and learn trade vocationally, so that they can come out and be good citizens of our country.
Musa, we can hold you at that now, please. Hello.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Great. Let's hear from you quickly. Shut up.
Yeah, but Amy, I don't think that this should be a debate, okay? Because two factors will also look at in like opinion or dispensation on a blogger, right? First thing first is that if a gigantic project of such nature, right? We have to know that it won't take 18 months to be built, right? It's not possible. That one, we should find out. And two, we always say this thing, right? Every Liberian president just jigging around to the president, right? We take pleasure in petty projects. Okay, because we know the people are dumb and the people will be dumb until the will come to an end. So the reason we don't want the new media publicity. So a banker and a government a team, right? Can come on the show video say, look, we dedicated project, we progress, then the it's over. Forget about the World Bank letter the road. That's just all. But again, we in Liberia. And then the last call bench was something. I said, maybe you can sign up for you, my brother, my friend, been me for decades now. I'll be president of Liberia in the next or 10 years. I'm telling today, to get the best of your Liberia. They work for you. They get better Liberia or one of them. They work for you.
Okay, Leo, thank you. The time is really catching up with me. William Bro, quickly. Let's go.
Yeah, Teacher Lai, thank you so much. This is William, bro.
Yeah.
You see, Teacher Lai, somebody call and say Baka name should be erased from that place, and say maybe you are trying to be a little bit nice. But let me tell you, the UP people got a pattern of bringing their lives and making their lives to become reality. That thing they put on it as a test. The young children who will be reading it when they say dedicate and they put that name there, they will not go with a notion of who built it, because nobody get a name there. Only that man name there. And a name with Bwaka name will go in history as president. So when you calculate 50 years from now, that thing can hitch in no other generation man say that he won't build it. So that deception shouldn't play. First of all, they made mistake. They put Honorable Joseph Bwaka. President can be referred to as Honorable, His Excellency. But I've got a beating then, so read that thing they put there, they say Honorable. But let's come to the issue, you see, AD. You were talking about senior dialogue big brother they call Zoga Wazin. Where is even Professor Soni, who was education minister? Where is he? That he cannot come out to say the truth. Why is he that he cannot come up? Why he doesn't have the ball to even come up? Because Zoga Wazin a little bit far from A small, although he closer to A because he was minister of youth and sport. But where is Professor Soni? Because those things, I remember back in the day, Professor Soni spoke about those project on OKFM. He was interviewed at time by Julius J. I was trying to look for those videos when the project then started. Why is he, Professor Soni, cannot come out to talk about it today? So all of these people, they are classical or patriotic people in clean clothes in our country that have no balls to stand for anything. Because one thing, I mean, what happening in our country is that our country has been polluted with lies. And are UP causing it? Yes, our country, they want to distort history. And that is a crime. Anyone who want to destroy your legacy, it means they want to kill you. Because what live after you is your legacy after your death. So when any human being attempt to destroy your legacy, destroy my legacy, because after all, the only thing that will speak for me is my legacy. So the people are extremely evil and we shouldn't take them for granted. What that name must be deleted from that school place. That's an attempt to erase history. Yes, it must be deleted. That's an attempt to stop the history.
So if we are a state president, right? What sort of inscription you have seen down there? You had expected there?
They could have. There are two ways you can make like for example, now they could say, President, we are dedicated the project, initiated and dedicated the project through the World Bank and government Liberia partnership, and they could give that name. For example, that school that done is supposed to get a name. They should have given a name to one of the great person in this country that have made impact from that county or somewhere, or even it can be impressed. One of those president or even president.
We are saying, Joy, we are school of excellence.
Yes.
We are.
Thank you. We are. Now look at what happened to the ministerial complex. Do you know that the ministerial complex never had name until President Weah came to power when they were dedicating it and they put Ellen Johnson said his name? You see that why I love President Weah, because the man is sincere.
Yeah.
2005, one of the reasons why John put one in the kingdom. One of the reasons why
Ben Lady came there to say that we are their partner to do it for John to stay see reason to put we are needed, go put it own needed.
And that's why we will delete it. Look, let me tell you something, Abby. When we come back into power, that will be deleted. That's an attempt to distort the history. It will be any group of people that want to destroy another group of people legacy or an individual legacy. They are evil. They want to kill you. No human being should joke with your legacy. Don't try it on earth. Any human being who attempt to destroy your legacy, they're trying to tell you, say, after death you will not live. Because the only thing that lives on you after your death is your legacy.
You're right. Okay.
Today, why we get top man there?
Okay, bro. Why are you going for all kinds of today? All right, do I Hello, how you doing?
Yeah,
you're going in the hospital there. Where the bed sheet, the people laying down. You're going to check the bed sheet from honor there. We hear a woman picture there. Hello.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? Quickly. Yeah,
let's hear from you. You say, oh, you see, we said the campus and all the ministers were having problem with it. That's all. You know, we are put them in that emotion for them. We were not one of the ministers. Even the solution, the West happening. And so let's say what thing. What thing is called? The same minister, they will learn a job. When I went for president, we are putting the people there, and we're having problem with them. I saw the people to come out. Most of them keep silent, and we know it. That president, we are that that president, we are being school in Banga. Yeah, it. And we say, then it's so I was sitting down there. Then people land your brother to wait. Yeah, you can get minister. What is all this? Even as a son, why man give it? All the course are more silent. All the ministers are waiting. All the ministers so the thing that you people will be also will be land. The course are more. I don't know they're looking for a job. What are exposing the president we are seeing coming to the now what they start. They don't have law for the country. You know, who people you point out that one way to the country. We are going showing you the wicked people are here. What we're going to get together, we're ready to go or that's in it. Thank you, my brother.
All right, thanks, ma'am, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me pick 3 more calls and we'll be out of here. Yeah, with God, all things are possible. And that's one thing for sure. God will continue to guide us. Hello. Yeah, quickly. Let's hear from you. Your name, please. Good evening.
My name is Abash, and I join you from People's Bridge. This is not the first time for Giselle Boga to do that. Giselle Boga did it to all their people, but she not who got 2 bridges on the train and 1 for the car.
Okay.
That man made people are not going across and people are not coming for 1 hour. That the first time.
Oh. At that time, where you was going? At that time, where you was going?
You were going for me. You were making good for me.
So every time you go in, 1 hour break for you. You're right.
When the blessing of God is upon you, where your friends are, good people be happy. Anytime you enter there, that there's a trouble,
you're right.
Confusion, or people will be in front of you. That's different. This is the reason why Joseph Boga is happening. Joseph Boga says it will be. What in the man no war 14, now war 2. That kind of thing happening over there. It means that he has identified that the people, the citizen is against him. He will not be able to be happy. So he feared that when he goes somewhere, people will harm him. Nobody gets down for you.
You're right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Hello, how you doing? And then I flip through. Hello.
Yeah, Ebi, how did it? This is Gertrude J.D. Williams. I'm calling from Jacksonville.
Let's hear from you quickly, Gertrude.
Ebi, you know, when somebody don't have law for you, this is what happened. President, we are appointed people to ministry and agency, and they know their functions to those places. They know what they achieve in those places. But because they never had law for President, we are in the administration. They were honor money. These were insiders that were honor President. We are at the time supporting this unity party government. For example, case study is the transport ministry. The deputy minister for administration today, for administration and insurance today, was honor money paying his due. This is what happened. They're not talking, and we know what President we are doing. Like I always said it in the radio, Refugee County President, we have built 3 extra high schools in the president. In Chapoken Public School, the Jakaken Public School, and also in Webco District. Why would people say that? And we know that the politics have changed. There's a paradigm shift in politics right now. As we speak, you talk about selecting people. We already know the kind of people that will contest on the party ticket, that have passion for the party and have love for the party. Say, for example, when Emmanuel Titi Son want to contest in District Number 1, Refugee County, when citizens go in primary, we said no. We got sedition in America or other countries that are paying their dues and they are loyal to this party. If they are domiciled in a county or district and they want to run, we need primary for that one. We know that, President, we have done a lot of projects, including this called Buaika. He did project with Buaika to maintain his health today, and then he having pacemaker. You know how it happened? That only President, we have projects. So there is no everything that they're doing will change them. Why they couldn't find somebody like June Joko, Professor June Joko, and other people in the country, the permanent sons and daughters that have a legacy to name them after those buildings. Do they think that they don't want their project? But because there are people, the insiders are there, they don't want to talk. Ask them, Assistant Minister for Administration, Ministry of Transport. honor the honor President we are.
Okay.
I will say down that something negative was happening. I will not speak. I will always speak on the issues
You're right.
that affect our country. And then Baka administration is failing totally. We have to speak on that.
Yeah.
Have a blessed life.
Thanks so much, Gertrude J.D. Williams. We want to say thanks to all of you. Folks, that's all the time we've got tonight, though. There's nothing else I can do now. I get big out of the course. I have to get going. But remember, like I said, and I really mean it, that all the youth causing noise all over. If we are not to make Baka his project, another day you're not coming to get job. But Baka himself that we have projects. So all I know about project, then ask Baka. So we are right here very much. Thank you so much for your contribution. So folks, until we are back here, God willing, until we have another fascinating edition of tomorrow, my name is Simeon Gosman. Let's keep standing for our country. Let's avoid the noise. Let us tell Mr. President. Mr. President, our wish is for you to take us to 2029. Nobody has time for you. So all I think you're doing, putting security measure in place, blah, blah, we don't get time for that one, Papa. You will live to take us there. The place we shall meet. So until then, do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.
Something on the smell. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have a when this government they cause my time bomb. We go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close at the film. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people the power. They know you care. They know you send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you will bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths from Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future.